Slide if you wanted to commentate.
Say again?
Slide if you wanted to commentate.
I need someone to run with me. Do you want to commentate with me?
Oh yeah, just grab that.
These biscuits will be gone if you leave them here. Dale, commentate with Dave. Yeah. Dale on with you, Dave.
I think I'm blind. I'll do the bit. I'll liven it up a little bit for you.
Right, joining.
Look like I'm wearing an elephant.
Which way are you going, Bet? Which way are you going, Sambo?
Am I sitting here?
Sit down.
Which is being
Right, joining Mr. Margrave here in the commentary box is Dale Benson.
Right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how real are we keeping it?
Real.
Well, that's not in a scale of 1 to 10, is it?
11.
Yes, that's what I like.
Good, good match up, this, isn't it?
Yeah, is this winner's side, this then, or?
This is the winner's race to 6, mate. Gives
Right.
it away a bit, doesn't it? That bit there. How have you got on today, Dale?
I'm still nursing my wounds, if I'm honest with you.
What happened against Paddy?
There were flashes of brilliance and other half were complete tripe, to be honest. I don't think I played bad. I've not been playing lately, but to get on table and have a knock and have a few pints with lads and have crack, that's what it's all about, innit?
Absolutely, mate,
30
yeah.
quid to pay to play some of these lads here. It's a pleasure, really, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's a nice little pot.
This is Nathan Beevers on the table.
Yeah.
On yellows.
Have you? You've just lost to Ricky, haven't you?
Yeah. I let my arm go a bit and give it a go, mate.
Not an old chicken wing flew in.
No. He recorded his last 2 frames.
Did he?
Yeah.
He's a
Classic.
bugger for that, is Rick.
Class above me, like, but I give him a bit of a game, like. So.
Yeah, it's like we said, Dave, innit? It's nice to get on table against this class of players and try your arm against them, innit? I mean, if you take a few scalps on way, you're proud of yourself, ain't you?
Yeah, I haven't played bad today, to be fair.
Yeah,
so
good.
I'm quite pleased.
Keep it going, innit?
Yep.
So done there, rattle that. He's struggling here on
Reds, isn't it?
Yeah,
If there's one to top it now.
yeah, take this to top bag. But he needs to. I think he needs to hit this with some venom. I think.
Into black.
Just try and make something happen here.
It's not bad. Never had gone safe-ish, but
I don't know if it goes that at bottom. I'm just trying to look at table without looking at screen, because sometimes it's deceiving, isn't it? He's looking at it anyway. It must go. Yeah, it's not a bad shot then, that, if he can get this. He's dropped on his awkward one to middle, left-hand centre now. He can pot this, and then that lower red near pink spot goes to bottom right. He's not bad. He's got a nice little pattern here. Is he eyeing up here? Black off at yellow?
maybe.
Why? If he pots this into left centre here, leaves his bottom right, then he can pot.
It's where black goes, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
What's his last red?
But it goes in. It goes in 4 other bags other than that one, doesn't it?
Depends if he's leaving that last on top left or last, innit?
Is he thinking about knocking red off at yellow? This goes to right centre as well, doesn't it? Just bob this into right centre. Leave his send nice and just offset.
I don't think he really wants to leave that red at top till last, does he?
No.
Well, I think that's what he's thinking now, if he can work away.
See if he can leave his send straight on that red top bag, he can screw it back for black into right centre, can he? So if he just trickles this through enough to leave his send angle, to leave its white onto left side cushion, leave it straight, he can drill it back and then be on black to right centre. I think that's where I'd be looking at it. But like we say, it's a lot easier sat here looking at a planet table from above than it is when you actually round table, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Just screwing this back.
He didn't want to leave that one till last, did he?
Might have a stroke of luck here. Oh, it's all right.
If he's played that, that's a cracking shot.
It's a right set up this that Sam's got, innit?
He can.
What?
Have a go at this one? Have a go at this.
What? Ring it.
Yeah.
My God. What we got here? Circles.
Oh, arrows.
I'm just looking at this new tech stuff that Sam's got here, and I'm telling you now, I feel like I'm on Starship Enterprise. My days, goddamn. Right, so he's going for this. He wants to land round about here. He's not too far off. Commentator's eye.
What a guess.
He could have played that a bit better if you ask me. So how do I delete that then? Just press that bit. Oh my days, god damn, this boy's he's a genius.
1-0, good finish.
Yeah, good finish that. Well played. If you could take a picture on us now and put it on Facebook for people to see, we look like we're in an helicopter. We've got a giant headset on with a mic. It's like something off for Airwolf. People that can remember that programme. Yeah, 1-0 Ben, good finish that, mate.
Ben's break as well, get early advantage.
See, these short races, I mean, for people like, no disrespect Dave, but people like me and you in this field, it favours us, doesn't it? Because
absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? There are them long races when you're playing like Sam Chambers, Ricky Jones, Martin Hazel, all them. It's like you ain't got a prayer, have you, in a race to 18, 25, no. But a race to 6.
I came here today thinking I had a bit of a shout if I get a bit of a swag on, and you know what I mean,
yeah.
And let my arm go.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I ain't done bad, so.
Yeah, as long as we can hold. I mean, if I'd have lost my first game, I would have played the loser of Ricky Jones or Sam Chambers. Luckily, I got through, so I played winner of Ricky and Sam.
Yeah.
And then after that, if I lost that, which I did miserably, I managed then to get through to loser's side. So I've had 3 matches for me 30 quid, and I've had a few beers with lads. It's a good day out, isn't it?
Yeah. On your day, you can beat players like Paddy Carter though, Dale, as well, can't you?
Yeah, it's no. I think Paddy's solid. I've never seen the man play bad ever in my life.
Good player.
I mean, these Reds look good here. He's touch harder. He were on his awkward red to bottom right there, but he can still screw back.
Get your pen out, Dale, and show us his awkward red.
Wants to be round about here, doesn't he? Maybe a bit more offset. Yeah.
Yes, Dale.
Well, I think he's played a bad shot, if I'm honest with you, Sam.
He missed your circle, mate, didn't he?
He's saying good guess, Dale. Sam in background. Old Elon Musk here with all the gear. And I think the away circle is perfect. Little bit of an angle there to screw up here, wouldn't he? It's like, I feel like Andy Gray back in day. You do, don't you? I bet Sam's got a blow up doll at home and all. It's like a robot. Have you? I bet you've built your own, haven't you?
Pat's asking who you beat in first round, Dale.
Oh, Pat who?
Pat Curtis.
Oh, Bruce Banner. I beat a bloke called Leslie Crossland. A good stick, actually, Paddy. Pat, a lot better than you. A good lad, Pat. I tell you something, he does know how to put some side on that ball. Right, now he's on this,
He's
Red.
found your circle from earlier, hasn't he?
Yeah, he should have been on it earlier, really, shouldn't he? But he's done well here. He's got to drill this through. We'll just kick it off at. Is there any way you can draw lines on this then?
Press that. That arrow.
What, that one?
Yeah. And then press the arrow there.
That arrow?
Yeah.
So I can draw a line?
Yeah.
So he wants to come off here and just come up here.
Yeah, you've got to let go of it.
Yeah, oh, right, so, sorry.
Hey, up there.
I told him I'm thick. So he needs to come this way and then shoot up here. Maybe a bit further up. Let's have a look, see if I've got it on.
We came other way.
Oh, he's gone other way. Do you know what you were doing, pal?
We've got Lee Walton message here saying he's pissing in so much in it, listening to you,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, I think he does right.
And we've got Ian Anthony as well saying this is why we love Paul days and nights like this.
I am no Andy Gray, lads. Tell you now, I know naught about football and I know naught about Paul, it looks. It's a right tool, that, Sam, isn't it?
It's not bad, is it?
I'm happy with that, lad. Bet that cost a few quid.
Free tour. What's some Brexit edition and our driving edition?
What you after, mate? Where's that going?
So what's he going to do then, Dave? He's going to come off cushion and pot
Well,
it then,
he's got to try and do something here and here.
Surprise-
Bit aside.
Surprised you haven't got a line on go for this one, yeah?
Listen, mate, you can't swerve it. I don't think there's a line that makes you swerve it, is there? Oh, great
Good
shot.
shot, that.
What a pot that is. Has he got a bit of luck and all with flick?
Mate, no, yeah.
He's a double on though, isn't he? This is where I need my lines. If he doubles this into top left-hand corner, he can use yellow to control white, can he?
Absolutely.
It's a tough shot, like, but it's definitely doable, isn't it? I mean, he's got to play it so either it's yellow full ball or to right-hand side at yellow. Oh, he nearly played that perfect, didn't he? But you know that in or other like that, he's put pressure on Ben now, hasn't he? Because if he misses these now, every shot now, if in back of his head, he's going to think, I've got to pot it.
At this level, these are going, mate. These are going.
Yeah,
absolutely. I'd fancy me seeing getting these, Dale.
So you don't fancy no tweaks along the line here?
No, mate. No, these are gone. I'm just going to play land on bottom one there. Let me play that one now if I think it goes.
About 90. Then it's about 30.
There's only 90 watching.
Well, 300 were
there's
watching Ricky this morning.
There's 90 watching and 35 have turned sound down already, Dale.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
And 86 of them are my family. Yeah, I don't blame you if you've turned it off to put Pornhub on. I'd do the same. Yeah, I think you might be right here, Dave the Rave. I think he's got these. Just tapping them in.
Have you seen that comment there, look? Very funny, at least he's commentating, unlike that other daft lad, as he was on about what? His busy week. It was that you, Sam?
Is anybody knocking some boring stories out? I can give a few good stories if you want.
It's only been you and McGuinness on here.
It'll be Mick.
Kathy Warwick, who we're talking about in the busy week. You want me earlier, Warwick? I was just talking about Paul. See what I mean? It's just too good a play not to take chances like this.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes it's easier just rolling balls in, innit? Instead of trying to do too much with white with Paul, you can just trickle them in and you're guaranteed to be on a pot. As long as you can pot, that is perfect. I was going to have a cheeky £5 bet with you that he didn't get them, Dave, when you said he'll get them.
I'd have took that on.
Yeah, I'd have been a skin diver like then. Yep, that's 2-0. 2-0 to Ben.
You know what the trouble was, mate, right? But I was talking about the schedule. It is busy.
I'm not surprised it's busy with all tackle has got, lad. Tell you now,
Sam's saying it's him talking about his busy schedule he's got with all work he's got coming up.
What's all that then there, Sam?
So that's for a shootout.
Right.
It goes to a Blackball shootout.
All right.
So that brings up like a penalty scoreboard, which is there. So you see up there.
Yeah.
You can click on whatever they missed or potted or they missed.
Some right tackle, honestly.
It's good,
if you could sit where I'm sitting now.
Very rarely when they get a Blackball shootout, but it ever happens.
Yeah, you've got it covered. Honestly, this lad is right. Brilliant. It's a nice break.
This seems like a high-class pool, unlike the northern guy who is commentating.
Who's that?
Mark Berry.
Mark Berry. This seems high-class pool, unlike the northern guy who is commentating. Listen, mate, I've had it all before when I've been on commentary. There's always some absolute Japs eye that comments about
I'm
stuff
more northern than you, though, so that means
well,
about me or you, mate.
well, he's all right.
We are from Northern, though, aren't
We lovers, not haters, Mark.
asking us three, like, the northern guy, narrows it down, doesn't it?
So, mate, I'm that northern. I have to milk cow in the morning to put milk in my tea.
If you don't want to listen to us, Mark, just turn sound down, old lad. We're not bothered.
We've only just got running water where I live, mate. So, if I were there, if you ain't got nice to say, button it. Oh, great pot. Right then, Mark, what would you do here then, son? What would you go for?
It's from down south,
Is he from down south? Is he?
I just play white in middle of the table, choice of couple then, wouldn't you? Just blue spot, something like that.
Yeah.
A bit hard.
He's alright though, if he kicks off at top, because he's got this yellow here to left centre. I think Mark Berry had knocked this in with his bell end and land perfect. Good foot right centre, yeah, just stun this in, and he's got top left hand corner after this. Oh, he's going for the other one. That's not a bad shot. He's left his centre angle and all.
It's a good shot, that. Back to blue spot again.
Yeah, anyway around there. Perfect.
I should have got my circle out now, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should have got your circle out there, mate. It's there for you. I think you might land a bit higher than that, Sam. Yeah. Oh, he's drilled it in.
You're about right.
Brilliant.
You sure left that circle on, look.
Commentator's eye there for Rambo. Well done, lad. I hope Ian Anthony having a go at him. Go on, give it to him, Ian. Mark Berry. What a bell.
Look at that from Kath. That's what you like to read, isn't it? She knows what she's talking about.
Who's that?
Commentary is brilliant. No wrong at all with Northerners.
Yeah, she'll give it to him, Kath. Has you ever seen Rita Sue and Bob too?
There's some advertising national finals. We're not talking about national finals, are we, Dale?
No, we're not made it
they're not happening
this year.
this year. So as we're concerned, they're not happening.
I'm thinking that we might get a pro rata place with finishing in final last time.
Nah, mate, we didn't do enough this season, did we? We
No.
had a couple of sloppy results.
Yeah.
Cost us.
Yeah, I agree, mate.
Come back stronger next year.
Yeah, listen, pasture's new next year, isn't it? I mean, we're playing in venue today. This competition's in venue that South Yorkshire used to play in, and this next season we're going to Murphy's at Doncaster, and I think this season South Yorkshire is going to be the team to be feared, if I'm going to be honest. I think it's a touchy subject with West Yorkshire, like, because a lot of their players have left to come with us that are actually from South Yorkshire, but I mean, it's just one of them things. I think it's gone to a better venue. I'm saying a better venue. Today, these tables are class, let's be honest. There's a few tables been reclothed, haven't they, Dave?
Yeah, these
and whatever
3 tables here.
Whatever they're making an effort, like you and Mick Beck and Alan Waywell do here, it's always going to get people in. It's always going to get competitions. You're always going to have good days like this. You're always going to get a good streaming man like Sam on with all the gear. And
just because County's leaving here doesn't mean it's
no,
in the McGuinness
no,
Sports Bar. There's
no,
lots of comps run by Mick Beck down here. Lots to play in.
I've met some good mates here over the last few years, and there's some good people coming here and they do good things.
There's a money match, I think, on 28th of March down here.
What's that day?
There's a few. It's a money match day, mate. There's a few games on it.
Oh, all right. I've got a money game myself that day, but I'm playing at Swinton at Swinton Wicked Men's Club. 28th, innit? 28th of March.
Yeah. And then I think Mick's looking to do a comp as well, like a 3-man comp he did last year.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be in May.
Is there a golf do this year?
There will be.
Because that were I didn't go to it personally. I entered competition after, pool competition, but I think this time I'm going to be fetching my golf clubs. I'm going to lose at golf, then straight after I'm going to lose at pool. But it's all about crack with lads, innit?
Absolutely.
Oh, he's played that well. This is turning out to be a good competition, with these two, isn't it, Ben and Nathan?
Yeah, absolutely. Nathan's come from up at North East, I believe, hasn't he?
Has he?
Yeah.
Is he? Where's he from? Teesside. Right.
England Masters A player.
Is he? An England Masters A player. See, this is sort of talent we've got on at McGuinness's today. There's some really good sticks here today, and that's why I'm sat here with my tail between my legs, and Dave's sat here as well with his tail between his legs, because we've been mullered. Well, I think he went for it off then, mate, didn't he?
Yeah, Lee Watton's put on there. Nathan's class. He certainly is a good player. I think he's won quite a few of these EBPF.
That's what Kerry's telling us. I've got Mr. Bissell sat at side with us as well. A good stick, England man.
I think Ben beat Kez earlier.
Did he? Did Ben beat you? Did he? What score? 6-4.
Leeds are 1-0 up.
Leeds are 1-0 up. We're not worried about that.
Ah, well.
If they were playing it back garden,
I've not backed them. Let me have a look at my football bet. If this comes in, I get my pool table for free. Well, come back.
From Darlington.
Darlington. It's not that far away from us, is it, Darlington? It's this side of Teesside, isn't it?
Yeah. Probably about 70 miles.
I tell you, a good place in Teesside. What Yarn? What neat club called there at Yarn? God, it's doing. This is our Oldham game. My memories going. There were a nightclub there. They've knocked it down now. Somebody tell me what that nightclub were called in Yarn. Because I had a couple of good nights in there. There were an hotel strapped outside of it. Right then. Plays this well here, Dave. Get up right hand side at table here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, where he's lining it up. He wants that first. Tall trees, wasn't it? Yes, I said it before. Just as he said it, tall trees. Nice one, Daz. Daz Browning in the house. I'll go in, mate. All right. A good lad, him in there, Rich. They can play pool, I tell you. Yes, I've pulled some faces in tall trees. We're settled down now with kids and that. Them days are gone. But tall trees were a great place. What's he doing? Is he going to... Oh, I'm going to say. First I thought he was going to try and drop it on top court. Yeah, shot, lad. Great shot. You got any games lined up, Daz? You've usually got a couple of games lined up or on the money match nights at Ossett. Unless you're on holiday. You're normally on holiday and all. Must be nice.
Nice little take out this, isn't it, again, from Ben?
Yeah, he's playing well, isn't he?
Yeah, 3-1 up.
He's playing really well. He's not missing out, is he? He's not missing much, is this lad? Who's left in winner's side then? Have we got some information to give people?
There next to you, look.
Right.
Oh, hey, up. There we go.
He's got it straight up, my man, Sammy. He's up. What a wingman. Right, so round 3, we're talking Paul Sylvester and Sam Chambers. That game's on now. What score is that? Al, what score is it? 2-1 to Paul. So Paul's 2-1 up. Then we've got Steve Purvis and Gabriel O'Malley.
That's 3-2. Not sure who to at the minute. I can see it scoreboard over there.
And then next game, which is on stream, Ben Clayton versus Nathan Beevers. Ben Clayton, 3-1 up.
And then Phil Parker.
Phil Parker, that'd be a good game as well.
1-1, mate. They're 1-1 at the minute.
Do you know something?
Get him ready.
He can play pool, Phil Parker, and we all know what Martin can do, don't we? But that will be a good game, that. So who's loser's side then? Now we've got Ricky Jones. I know he's through. Yeah. He plays.
He's waiting for winner of Jake and Tom Walker.
Right, and then we've got Dave McGuinness versus Scott Corley.
Dave McGuinness, orange.
Yeah, he was complaining to me they've been out on lash last night.
Yeah, he can play.
He wants to start doing that more often.
Mark Grice and
Eugene.
Are they on at the minute?
They are. They're playing. It looks.
Oh yeah, they are. I can't see.
Yeah. I don't know what score is.
1-0 somebody.
And then Paddy Carty obviously spawned me in last round.
He's waiting for winner of Johnny Day and Matt Steeper, so they're still under their classic field, aren't they?
Yeah, mate. It's a great field, to be honest. And I like it out draw. Well, you know, like you've got Assen and
Jake.
And that you've got a cluster of good players, didn't you? There were Assen versus Jake, there were Martin Hazel versus Steve,
Sam and Ricky.
There was Sam and Ricky, and it all broke it up for like your players that are chasing that sort of standard to might have a chance to get somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Because they were guaranteed 2 or 3 on them going out early doors.
Message from Simon here. He went to Tall Trees 20 years ago, ended up climbing through a bedroom window. As got to Diggs and no one else.
Got to Diggs, no one else did. Scarpered first thing in morning, quality night though. A great place that, Simon. I tell you now, I were absolutely distraught when they knocked that place down. And it weren't that far from Barnsley. An hour, a good run. It were an hour and 10 minutes or something like that, and you could be there. You get to the hotel, get your glad rags on, get your dancing shoes on, straight into the neat club, get off with a big fat sweaty bird, and it was right neat.
Anyway, back to now, and it's like Nave's going to set these yellers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's maybe a bit of a bad angle here.
Bit short, like, isn't he?
What he is, or what his white ball?
No, I won't say he's short. He's got to hit this way a bit left-hand side, but hit it quite hard so it can come, hopefully miss that red onside coach, go between them reds on left-hand side and come back up for black.
He needs a rest. He's gone looking for a rest.
Just get IPA call.
Russ Aubrey. Ben was my pick from this morning.
He did say this morning when we were talking, me and Mick McGuinness, yeah.
Where are you, mate? Where's Russ?
Too busy playing World Rules, isn't he?
Ah, he's gone up. He's been doing well at it, hasn't he? I've heard.
Before he had his operation on his elbow, we were playing some very, very good pool. Hopefully he gets back to that form.
Some lad, Russ. He plays from Swinton as well. That's where I've got my next money game.
Cameron thinking he might use red to out white here. That's not a bad shout either. Read it middle at table,
Yeah.
kissing to that.
Yeah,
to along black.
yeah. Bit of right hand side on. Yeah, good shout that, mate.
He's played it thin.
Played it with Artie.
Oh, lovely shot.
No need to that one. You've got some serious side on that, playing a shot like that, haven't you? Yeah. Yeah, hampered with rest as well, like Kerry says. Oh, great pot, great finish. What a great finish that was. 3-2, I think he's having a little toilet break. Oh, he's going at bar.
Was a good shot that.
Brilliant shot.
3-2 then to Ben.
Oh, both just off it. No, I'll just play intro then. Back shot then. Well, there's Dale Nips for a toilet break. Ben to break, 6 frame. 3 frames to 2, cut break.
Big break.
That's a,
Big
them
break.
yellows. Look at them yellows. Wow.
Well, reds are alright as well.
Reds are alright, but it's just where yellows are, you just got to take them, haven't you, really? You got to take the yellows, I'm pretty sure. It's just, your blacks.
Black type, black does it.
Just, you can't really see camera 3.
I think he might take reds.
Yeah, that's what I'm just thinking with the black. It's really that black was only limited to the left-hand pocket.
Exactly, so that's probably talked himself into taking reds in. I think these will be disappearing very shortly. Yep, Cameron, I agreed with you, mate. Reds.
Yeah, reds, yeah. Oh, I'm a Cat 16 player anyway, so my...
Yep. I'll invite him to C-team trials. Yeah, I think it's red into left corner, red into right corner.
Red middle, black
red
middle.
Black
Oh,
middle.
black.
Middle, anywhere
Maybe.
you want to go.
Yeah,
Anywhere you want to go.
Might be black top. Black.
Very decent. Good standard. Good match this.
4-2 it should be. 4-2
Yeah.
it is.
Good dish. Afternoon, David. It is a good stream. Quality setup here. What Sam's brought down.
Cheers, David.
think Mick Beck's put a good field together for this, hasn't he? There's some real good players come down here today.
Yeah, it's been good.
He had a bit of a battle to fill it in the end, but the players who have come have a very good standard.
Yeah, a couple dropped out at the end.
Yeah.
Just one of them. It's
I think Kerry bribed a couple to get by, didn't he?
definitely.
Yeah, Ben Newton, he is a good stick, is Ben. Very good. Been out of the game for a little bit, I believe, just getting back into the game. But I have played, I beat Paddy Carty 6-3 in first round, and I got a little bit of beating up. I got beat 6-2 by Phil Parker. Scoreline didn't reflect it, to be fair, and then Ricky Jones beat me 4-3. So I've had a go. So
Simon, it'll be me at the Thurstons next week, 'cause I'm not booked up anywhere, so it'll be just, be me. And obviously, I know my brother tried to do his best at the last one, but equipment failed on him. So, but yeah, I'll be there. Quite a stacked few months in between the Nations Cup and the EBPF finals.
yeah, this is Sam's back. Dale's just gone for toilet break.
Yes, Ian.
Nathan's got control of this game as it stands. Oh, is it open still?
Missed the first couple of shots, to be fair, but with him going
Be,
reds, well, he's reds
attacking,
now.
Yeah, attacking shots. It's a very good shot, that. One shot here to pick his other red out next to them two yellows. I think he's got an angle.
Yeah, you can play into this one for me.
Yeah.
There we go, nice and controlled one, to be fair, that went too harsh on him. It's just the one that is marginally tough at the minute is the one that's next to the yellow that he's queuing up to now.
I think that
He sees it goes top left, so it's just getting position on it. He probably runs this red through a little to play the one on the cushion and ping it out a bit.
there will be. I'm sure Mick will be doing another comp in the future. Don't know if we've got any date shit. I'll find out for you and let you know. Keep your eyes peeled on the McGuinness Sports Bar Facebook page. There'll be plenty of updates on there. Dale's back, but he hasn't bought me a pint. That's a bit disappointing. I think he's come a little bit too. Is a bit twixt between here. Does that red sneak past yellow? Dale have his.
Oh yeah, he wants this back, doesn't
Dale, what is it? Itching to get back on here.
There you go, Dale. I'm just checking my football bets if I'm honest. Guess who's back?
That's a tasty shot again, that. What a clearance this has been again. It's a pleasure to watch, a pleasure to talk about players who can play a game like this. Make it look easy.
Yeah, he's playing well, is this lad? He's Ben.
Played 2 or 3 quality shots there. No, Cameron, you didn't call that one right. I don't think any of us called that one. Nice little clip off that.
Yeah, it just shows you, doesn't it? Unless you're playing round table, people know inside their own heads what they're going to do. And no matter who you are, you see your way and they see their way. There's 1,001 ways round a pool table.
Yeah.
It's not saying that your way is not right, but in their head, they're going to go their way, aren't they? It's as simple as that. I've noticed there's a lot prefer this cup break and all lately, isn't there?
Cut that for a break.
Look at that cup break. I mean, when you get that down to a tee like that, I think it's the most devastating break you can have. But it's executing that break, innit? Tom Walker, the most boring man in pool, is on the sidelines. How did you get on, Tom? How's he got on?
No, you definitely
Lost 4-3 to Jake, which into bad result really. You've got lost 4-3, ain't you? Well, Joy, listen, you're a good player, him.
Yeah, tables
Right.
are just Tom's
trying to pill at me now, saying that he got spawned, but
Cameron tables are running very nice. They're playing well. They've just reclassed this one at one next to it. Playing nice.
I'll be honest with you. I mean, I've played county here for the last few years, and today I think is the nicest I've ever seen these tables run. If I'm going to be honest with you, Dave, I know Mick Beck's put a lot of time and effort, and Alan and crew, making sure that they're cleaned and brushed and levelled and everything's to everybody's best taste.
He's missed one.
He is human.
Yeah,
He's human.
Your commentary's making Mr. Walton choke. I'm not quite sure why.
Do for me only, boy. Right then, game on here. I mean, if you can just mop these up now, 5-3.
He's got one problem ball, only on that left-hand cushion, so we'll have to see how this break develops.
Yeah, he is. But if he can leave it in a nice angle, might try and get it out now.
Maybe now, but I don't know. No, definitely not
just
now.
mind to run it just a bit too far. That if he can, does it double? Is that red far enough past that middle bag so he can double that?
You can't
tell, can you? I think it might be, you know.
Maybe it looks looking at the table rather than screen it, but you might be right. Bath to finish with double on the yellow.
Yeah, he's.
You're making him laugh with your Tom Walker comment.
Oh, Tommy Walker, yeah, the most boring man in all 8-ball pool. You've heard her said, well, haven't you? Well, he's meant to be the most electrifying. Well, Tom Walker, if anybody knows him, is by far the most boring. Lovely kid. But you know when he's sending you a message on Messenger that it's going to be at least 3 paragraphs long.
I think it might just sneak in here.
I think there's a chance here. It's just where white's going, isn't it? If you can hold this white now.
Just play it nice and steady.
Looks good.
It's there.
Yeah, baby. What a great shot that is, an all to out white.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Played it very nice.
He's played that well. Yeah, well in Nathan, lad.
Well
great
5-3,
clearance.
Keeps him in with a sniff.
It's like, this is another thing. One more frame now. If he gets one more frame, it's 5-4. I know he's still got a lot to do, but when you're 5-2 down, and if you do get back to 5-4, then it's putting a lot of pressure on Ben. Then in it, he's thinking he's got something in the back of his mind. Can I? Can't out? Could it go wrong? And it makes them answer the question, doesn't it? He's just got to keep doing what he's doing, Nathan, here, and keep batting on. But where Ben's played, I mean, he's took some lovely balls out, hasn't he? Some lovely finishes out.
Like Sam and Chambers and Paul Sylvester having a bit of a battle on the table next to us as well.
I've been talking to Sam earlier. He says that him and Paul have had some good battles in the past.
Yeah.
What score is it now? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
No,
Alan will score.
3-2 to Paul Sylvester.
Sam's at table looking like trying to take it clearance out. Back on the stream table. Red's looking very tasty. I think. I don't know if he's. I think he's on Reds.
In Barnsley are beating Fulham. Away. You Reds.
Yep, Cameron, I think these need to go as well there to keep pressure on Ben.
One good shot here, it'll just open everything up. All the way.
Oh, it's just
bloody hell.
It's just a bit wide, mate.
Do you know something? I thought that were in all the way then. Just goes to show you, doesn't it?
Phil Parker and Martin Hazel locked at 2-2.
Yeah, I told you it'd be a good game, that, you know.
Good game, that, yeah.
I tell you, he can play him, Phil. Call him Spider-Man at Murphy's.
Steve Purvis and Gabe O'Malley at 4-3. I'm not quite sure which way around that one is, but it looks like a good match. Alan, is it Steve up or Gabe over there? Do we know?
Sam.
All right.
Yeah, Gabe's 4-3 up against Steve Purvis. That's a good match. So that's a good match. There's some good matches going off around room, isn't there, Dale?
What a great shot that is. To make sure he hits a cush as well there with Blackball rules and to actually nail it like that. Played a good shot there.
What are you doing here then, Dale? What do you reckon?
Well, he's got to hit a red, hasn't he? Simple as that.
Well, is that going to be enough?
Well, that's what I mean. At this level, you've got to try and at least pot some, haven't you? Or leave him no ton.
He can't get to that red at corner, can he? I don't think.
Well,
there's too much traffic.
Yeah, there's a bit of traffic, but what if he plays to hit one of them balls onto it? I know it. It's a big ask, isn't it? But I mean, where would you want, if you got your fancy iPad out here, Dave?
Yeah.
You'll get your fancy pen out here with all the gear and no idea. If you were going to leave that white anywhere on the table so he couldn't pot a yellow, where would you put it? Yeah, to pot a yellow, where would you put it? Where would you put that? So you were saying white there, he's got to call a total, right? So get your arrows out now, he's got to be playing off of this left lower hand cush and come up here off at top cush behind it, haven't he?
Where's my arrows, Dale?
You've got your arrows, if you click on that. No? Click, yeah, that one. Right, then your arrows there, look. Right, so he wants to come off this side cush, yeah? Yeah. Let go. And then up towards other one. And then up behind red. That's the one. Something like that,
Hey,
anyway.
My arrows have got a bit funky there.
Yeah. It's something like that, and to leave him nothing on whatsoever, he's got to have his white somewhere around there. Now he's coming straight directly off at top cush.
How do I get rid of it? Oh, there you go.
But he's going to end up somewhere where Dave wants, where he's on about.
Turn it down a little because it's going right level from red, so.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
That's a good hit, that. I think that's the best he could have done, couldn't it? He could have just missed that red and landed on other one, but...
I think he's left it. He's left it. He's left it to middle.
He has a bit of luck at that, it's only to middle. Well... Oh! Has Can he get that?
If I think he can see this yellow, he's huffing and puffing here, but he might be able to creep this into bottom left.
Play it with touch of swaz.
Bit of left hand side, bottom left. He might be able to just bend it round it a little bit. Yeah, he's playing a bit of bottom left here. Straighten it up. Oh.
Now then, Mr. Beevers.
Yes, this could be game on, you know. If it gets these now, Nathan, and
as my mate Shorty says, how big's your telly? These have got to go.
yeah, get him in these. Let's make a game of this. When you're 5-2 up and you end up 5-4, sure, a bit of doubt sets in, but you always think, oh, I've got that one frame cushion then, and it can be worst thing you can think, because when you think like that, you think, oh, I've got, and then you end up losing that frame. Next thing, it's 5-all, isn't it?
Yeah, it's, these short races, there's a bit, the swings, there's
course
still
there
time
is.
for a swing, isn't there?
When you think you're comfortable, you think, oh, well, I've got this 3 or 4 frame cushion. It can be your worst nightmare, really, because it puts you in that mindset where you think you're going to win, and you might not, because how many times have you won 4 on trot or lost 4 on trot?
I've lost 4 on trot a few times. Well.
Me too.
Paul Sylvester's gone 4-3 up on Sam Chambers.
4-3 up. He needed a big name to get rid of Sam. I played him early. He did not miss a ball until he was 5-0 up, and he missed 1 ball, and I ended up winning 5-1. I thought, well, as long as I've not been absolutely raped and pillaged, I'm all right.
Played that nice.
Oh, he's perfect.
Played that very nice.
Yeah. Just stun this in a little bit, an old white, foot bottom right hand corner, foot black. Yeah, just rolled it through. Could have played it 2 ways.
This has been a good match to watch, hasn't it, Dale, this one?
It has, it's been a good game. No pig-taters these lads, I'll tell you now. This is making a game on it now. This is gonna be where Ben thinks, right, now I've got to book my ideas up now. It's getting a bit close now, from 5-2 to 5-4. I think he knows now he's got to pull his socks up a little bit. He set off like a steam train, and now, bit by bit, Nathan's got back in it, and I think if it goes to 5-5, I think Nathan might take it, because he's got momentum, hasn't he?
And a break. This is a big break. This way's been breaking though. You expect 2 or 3 balls here.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's no commentator's curse. Oh, well, he's got 1.
Have you got black?
Ah.
You know what you can do for that, lad, don't you? Set him up again. Right, we're back again. This cut break, if it's as good as his last one.
It's a monster.
Oh, black wow. Again.
Wow.
Can you believe that? I think that's the first time I've seen that.
I've done that before once, 2 blacks in the mouth. Right.
Have you? Right, well, guess what? If he does it again, oh, I was going to say something I shouldn't have then, but I tell you something, if he does it 3 times on trot,
take 3.
Yeah, it's
another big break.
He has got a fantastic break, I tell you now. That is a class break. Look at that for a break.
That consistently.
Not half. Look at that. Just you can see this to middle now. Hey up. Didn't like something then.
I think he thought he was rushing a bit, didn't he?
Listen.
I think he just slowed himself down a bit there.
That is a break. That is a break and a half. That. I mean, every break he's done's been like that, Dave, hasn't it? What I've seen.
Absolutely.
When you can break off like that, and there's 5, 6 different ways you can go and still pot them all, and they're all off at Cushings, these Reds. Yeah, Kerry's just saying he had 4 Brecon dishes. I mean, that break in this game is massive. Everybody knows it, don't they? We keep going on about it all the time, how good break is, how much, how important it is. And it just shows they now. I mean, look, he's got one ball that's 5 inch off at Cushers, and it's one he's going for now. All others are in middle at table, and Black's off at middle bag. You can't wish for a better break than that. Nathan must be absolutely drip white now because he's put everything into this comeback, hasn't he? Get me wrong, he goes into the loser's side, he has another bash at it, doesn't he?
I wouldn't be surprised to see him later on in
yeah,
would you?
I totally agree, mate, yeah. Totally agree. But when he's breaking like this, he's Ben Clayton today, if he carries on breaking like this, I'll tell you something now, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. I can't see anybody beating him. He's got best break at day for me, and I've been watching a few on him today, but that is a ridiculous break. Yeah, you're right, Matt. Run below. I think you're right, mate. This is definitely it.
You can remember that Rumbelow trophy back in there?
I can remember. No.
No?
No.
League Cup, wasn't it? Rumbelow trophy.
What it? I still call it League Cup, Coca-Cola Cup, me. Well done, Ben,
Great
lad.
match.
What an absolute break. He's got a break and a half on him, that lad. Brilliant. Good game to watch.
Very good.
And if everybody could do me a favour now, just keep it as real as possible. I'm going to bar for a drink. Good night.
Well, as I'll just. Oh, it's gone off. I'll put it back up there. 2 6. There we go. If you are watching on Twitch, I know a few are. If you can, keep following. If you're not watching on Twitch and you fancy winning yourself free Tone Chalk, Century Tips, Russian Magic Chalk, or a couple other things that might into the store, Twitch allows you to have virtual currency. So while you're watching the streams, you earn virtual currency, TYP coins as we're calling it. Then you can bet on the matches and in-play things that are happening on there. And a few of the commands on stream as you're seeing now just give you little bits of ways to earn more to then try and get your free chalk, I guess, and tips.
Nice.
We are building up to adding things like our shirts and other merchandise. But we'll start it off small, see how people take to it. Next up, did you say it was Jake and...
Who's next up, Kez?
Jake and Ricky? Right. Just as it turned out, it's Jake and Ricky on stream. They've both been on stream earlier, but it's just one of them it's turned out to be back on. As always, there'll be a new stream, so if you are watching on any of our platforms, make sure you're liking and subscribing and following. Turn the notifications on. We're back very soon. See you in a bit, folks.